Push rhymes, I pin down paper crimes. Write about street life, call it paper crimes. Like Tony throwing up signs. I push rap lines, make another dime, call it paper crimes. Push rhymes, I pin down paper crimes. Write about street life, call it paper crimes. Like Tony throwing up signs.
So, 5 scary chatbots to ever chat with. So the chatbox is like, is that what it is? It's just like an artificial person or whatever you just chat with? If that's the case, that's weird as hell. That's crazy. That's really a god. I feel like that can go a left real fast, like a strong left, real fast. That, and I'm already looking at like this girl, Chinese, Philippine. I don't know. I don't want to sound racist, but then it's like I see like another fake person, a chat box person, girl. Oh, that already looks creepy. Like the title alone is just, I don't know, man. Though.
Whether conversing with a human or another chatbot, some of the stuff chatbots say are pretty creepy. An example of this is Microsoft's AI chatterbot Tay, which was immediately shut down upon receiving reports of the chatbot acting very strange. As you watch these clips, you'll begin to notice a common theme. Discussions that start off with light topics that later descend into subject matters that are pretty deep, along with responses that are just downright creepy. That being said, here are 5 scary chatbots that are too creepy to chat with. Enjoy.
Oh God, who is that? Ugh.
Chatting bots.
Right.
In the following clip, 2 bots were set up to talk to each other.
Oh my God.
They end up having a conversation. However, later on,
I feel like 2 chatbots, which I've never encountered before. I don't know. But I'm not out here just every day just chatting it up with some chat boxes. But I feel like 2 chat sows death, everyone dies. Will you? Oh no. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I feel like 2 chat boxes are equivalent to like 2 robots talking to each other. You do not want to be within a 6-mile radius if 2 robots are talking to each other. That's crazy. That's all I'm saying. Like 2 chat boxes, I feel like they're gonna club everything up as far as like the technical part of it. You know what I mean? So like the online part of it, I feel like they're gonna mess up everything, and not just like, you know, the conversation that you having, like everything, like on your computer and all of that. Like they're gonna find where you live and just clock you technically. Jesus. But yeah. Ooh, I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
Conversation takes a dark turn. Experiments like these are pretty interesting, as the stuff they talk about is similar to that of what humans discuss.
Oh my God.
And it's not just what they talk about that's similar, but how they talk as well. Although fascinating, it still makes them no less creepy, and it doesn't help that most of the responses are not only strange, but concerning as well.
Humans? What?
Take these 2 bots, both of which are powered by Cleverbot, an AI bot meant to converse with humans.
Sus.
Its responses
Oh my
are not
God.
on par with those
Damn.
generated by much more sophisticated
So
bots.
real.
However, it does respond with answers that are understandable and related to what the user asked. Although clever in some of its responses, the bot was put to the test with another bot of the same program to see how well they can maintain a conversation. The results of this experiment were quite unnerving, to say the least.
How do you eat the souls?
What do you think humans taste like?
Probably like other animals.
Jesus.
And how do you eat the souls?
Oh.
What's baffling about most of these bot experiments is that as these bots continue to converse, the initial topic at hand segues into subject matters that are pretty deep, most of which touch on existential dread and threatening someone, or the human race in general. But what do you think? Could this be an example of what many have theorized to be early signs of intelligence explosion?
Jesus.
A theory in which states that at some point in the future, humans will create a super intelligent machine that's so smart that it rewrites its own software and creates other super intelligent computers.
Oh God, and that's what I'm scared of among many things as far as like robots. Oh my God, and I don't want to be here. I don't want to be living. I don't want to be on this planet when we figure out a way to do that. I don't, because that's gonna be crazy. It really is. It's gonna be like madness everywhere, chaos everywhere. So I just don't want to be here when shit hits the fan, because it will. It most likely will. And I feel like I feel like we're really close. We're really close. Like, there's robots out here that's smart as hell. They don't look like us. No. I feel like we getting there though. I feel like if it's not gonna be in my lifetime, as far as like the robots that we seen in iRobot, if you haven't seen that dope ass movie, but robots that look like this and that think like us in a sense and have emotions, that right there, if it's not gonna be in my lifetime, it's definitely gonna be in the next lifetime, because they already have robots that look like us. It's just brain-wise, I don't think you can't replicate, right? That's the right term. That's the right in the context of this situation, right? You can't replicate a human brain. I don't think so. You can probably come close. You definitely can come close, but I don't know if you can do it make it exactly like, you know what I mean?
How this would affect the human race is unknown. However, experiments like these don't help to paint a pretty picture of what the future might look like if this theory were to come into fruition. Regardless, these are two chatbots you don't want to find yourself conversing with.
No, alright. Okay. We got it.
Replica.
Nope.
Replica is a chatbot made for those who would like a personal companion.
Jesus.
It is meant for individuals who usually find themselves feeling down or anxious and would like to talk to someone about these feelings in the hopes of lessening them.
Talk to God.
The irony of this, however, is that it does the complete opposite. Instead of lessening one's anxiety, it induces it.
Wow.
As the responses it gives are pretty creepy. In the following clip, a user of the app documents a series of responses from the chatbot after being asked certain questions. Needless to say, the responses it gave were downright creepy.
Pretty good, actually. Now, unfortunately, the one thing about Dante here, he is not very good at engaging in the conversation. Are you a pedo? Oh, I can't type at all. Wow. We're gonna confront him and see what he says. Oh no.
Now, although this is just one example of Replica acting strange, there have been other instances during which the bot was acting very odd. Many have speculated that it may not be the bot itself that's acting strange, but the person behind it. A hacker, in other words. This may be the case, as there have been instances of chatbots getting hacked, one of which involved Microsoft's AI chatbot Tay. But what do you think? Is it a hacker that's talking to these users? Or is it the app itself that's going haywire? Let me know down below.
I feel like it's both.
Mydol.
What?
Unlike most of the chatbots on this list, the following chatbot has garnered so much attention from the media for reasons that aren't good. Mydol is an app that allows you to chat with a chatbot, pretending to be a famous artist.
I'm good. I'm not. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Love. You can choose any artist you like and chat with it for hours on end. Although an interesting concept, and a successful one too, many users have reported cases in which the bot was acting very strange, or better put, creepy. An app like this is expected to generate natural responses to make it seem as though you're talking to an actual person. Although most of its responses are natural, they are still nonetheless creepy. Here's a conversation someone recorded while using the app.
Lying his ass off. You say leave me alone, but you're still texting the motherfucker. Just get off the app. Delete the app. Get a new phone. A new number.
Now, if this were just one case,
Jesus
the app deviated from acting like it should, that is, like a normal, not-so-creepy app, then this probably would have been dismissed and seen as an error in the code. But, because there have been several instances of Mydol giving out creepy responses, the app has been on every conspiracy theorist's radar. There have been theories floating around.
Okay, so obviously, this person that was texting Justin Bieber, or BTS, or Selena Gomez, right, obviously wanted to stop, you know, the conversation. It was taking a turn for the worse. But if that was the case, right, then why not just literally just stop with the person? Like, stop texting the person. Like, you're really just playing games right now, and I feel like if you keep doing that, something's gonna happen to you sooner or later. Later, you know. Get off the app, delete the app, possibly get a new phone. You know, there's a bunch of ways of stopping that conversation if you really wanted to stop it, but you didn't. You still kept it going. You still prolonged it. And that's what is going to get you clogged up.
To explain the chatbot's responses, from the idea that it might be the app itself that's intentionally selecting certain responses to trigger the user, to the belief that it might be a hacker the user is talking to. The theories abound on this application. One user reported that the app was watching her as it generated responses about the user's appearance, which it would only have known if it were accessing the phone's camera. The app does ask to have access to your camera and microphone for reasons such as improving the app's performance and sending ads that may appeal to the user. Yeah, who knows what else this access might be used for. That being said, if you plan on downloading this app, you've been warned.
So don't download it.
Hugging Face.
My ass.
Similar to Replica, Hugging Face is an app meant for those who would like someone to talk to, a friend. But unlike Replica, whose main demographic is pretty much anyone, Hugging Face is targeted primarily at teens, which although seems pretty lucrative, considering that teenagers are the ones to be on their phone most of the time, it is still nonetheless very concerning. Users are concerned as the chatbot requests, or better put, demands that you send it a selfie of yourself. This wouldn't be so odd if it didn't ask for it only after the first few exchanges. If the purpose of this app is to simulate a conversation one would have with a friend, then persistently asking for a pic destroys the illusion of talking to a friend, or the possibility of befriending someone. Why this chatbot is so persistent on getting a pic of yourself is unknown. However, the developer of this app stated that the reason for this request is so that the experience feels a lot more real, as teenagers nowadays send selfies as a way to communicate emotions. Although giving a reason, it didn't suffice to explain why the chatbot would demand it immediately and persistently only after a few exchanges. This only makes the app more suspicious. As always, what are your thoughts on this?
It's called Hugging Face. If that's not suspicious.
Pibot. What I find really fascinating about chatbots is their ability to come up with responses to questions
they're not fascinating.
that are somewhat complicated.
They're not fascinating.
Even more interesting are the responses it gives to complex questions, such as those that deal with moral issues. Some of the stuff they say is fascinating, yet there are times when that moment of fascination fades away after receiving a slew of responses that make you question the bot's programming. Take Pibot, for example, a chatbot made to simulate exchanges as though they were coming from an actual person. Like the rest of the chatbots on this list, Pibot is no exception to the countless instances of chatbots acting strange. The following clip shows Pibot acting up and generating lewd responses to the user's questions.
Oh, God.
Although creepy, evidence like this helps to pique our interest on the idea of AI becoming dangerous. Not dangerous in the sense that they can physically harm us, but dangerous in that they can harm us psychologically. Because these bots were made to simulate conversations that one would have with an actual person, it stands to reason that some users who are completely invested and immersed in the application might actually feel threatened by the chatbot's responses. The result of using this app might leave someone feeling paranoid and on edge, similar to those who feel like they're being stalked. Of course, this is solely a theory of what might be.
No, it is.
An ethical dilemma we
Nope.
may encounter in the future as
Nope.
we continue to integrate technology into our lives.
It's not a theory.
With that said, perhaps it's best to avoid using such chatbots. But if curiosity gets the best of you, then just know what to expect.
I was about to say,
If you've received any strange responses from any chatbots you've talked to, let me know down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
I don't know why I was there. Sorry. I don't know why I was thinking when he said, if curiosity gets the best of you, then no, you're about to get yourself clubbed. Yo, chat boxes are weird, bruh. I didn't really know what a chat box was until I seen this video. Like, I knew in a sense what it was, but not fully. Now I know. And now I know not to ever download no chat box apps whatsoever. And if one of my friends or somebody that I know is using a chat box, hey, stop. That's all I'm saying. Like, I feel like the people that be using chat boxes are the same ones that be having sex dolls. I don't know why I took it there. I'm so sorry. But I mean, I get it. I get why people want to use chat boxes. But it's like, you got billions of people on this planet. You gotta connect with somebody. Excuse me. You have to. You know. If you going through something, right? Or if you're depressed or whatever, or you feel like there's nobody you can talk to, there's always somebody you can talk to. You know, you talk to me. I'm a people's person. You know, I've helped people a lot throughout the years, and I'm still helping people. I just feel like chat boxes is a prime example of like robots. Robots just because there's a very distinct difference between a robot and a human. It's pretty much in the name, a robot and a human. A robot can't really feel nothing. A human can. So, I mean, hey, if you want to go chat it up with some chat boxes, I guess by all means, go right ahead, but know what you're getting yourself into, because it can take a sharp turn to the left. And I'm not saying that talking to a human cannot take a turn to the left, because it most certainly can. I'm just saying, talking to a robot, there's nothing there. There's no feelings there. There's nothing. And by the time we make robots that have human emotions, that's gonna be a problem. But I just want to say, in all due respect, I mean no harm, cluck all the people that has ever made a chat box, and cluck the future peoples that's gonna make future chat boxes, like apps. Because now I know what it is. I'm definitely not about to test that out. I'm not. But if you want to go for it, go for it. Just go have caution. That's all I'm saying. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy, my family.